Hi, everybody. Today is day 18, or at least it's going to be day 18 video, whatever day it is. And so I just wanted to say hi again. I'm pretty inspired. I'm actually really enjoying myself. I'm in a hotel room right now in a place called Whitecourt, Alberta. So how did I get so lucky? So I don't know if you can see here, I get this really big, huge king size bed all to myself tonight. How does it get any better than that? Looking forward to it. Anyways, what do I want to talk to you about today? So, one of the things that I became really aware of the other day with my body was that, really, if you ever want to change something, you need to get to a place of having no point of view about it. Like, often that's what is required in order to allow yourself to receive the change. So like if you think of someone who has been trying really hard to get pregnant and then finally they just say, to heck with it, I'm not going to bother anymore. And then the next thing you know, like within the next 6 months or a few months or a year or whatever, they end up expecting and having a baby naturally. And, without all the extra interventions. And, so the other morning I woke up and my body had been quite, intense. And so what I'll do usually then if I wake up early like that, I'll go and have a bath, maybe take some Advil or something, go back to bed. And what I find lately, which is really neat, is that as I'm sleeping, it can be either during the main sleep at nighttime or if I have a nap or something, but while I'm sleeping, I'll get awarenesses. So it's like my head is out of the way. And it's like you get these little whispers from the universe that come in and just be like, boom, here you go, Lori. Like, here's kind of the answer to something that you wanted to know. And the awareness that I got the other morning is that what if everything in my body is not wrong? And actually, I didn't even receive it as a question. I received it as an awareness. Like, as in, everything in my body is not wrong. Like any of the pain, the limitation, the bumps, lumps, like anything, none of it is wrong. Now, it can be information. Like, get that information. What if sore knees is information for me, or if you have sore knees for you, of something that's going on, like your body's trying to let you know something. So, and that's the thing is for each of us, it's different. Like for one person, it could be structural. Your body could be saying to you, hey, like I need you to stand up straighter, or I need you to, strengthen your muscles in this particular way, maybe swim or walk or do some exercises. And then for someone else, it could actually be an emotional thing where it's like, it'd be like, what do I need? I know sometimes that sounds kind of interesting, like kind of, it's like a play on words, but it's like, sometimes with your knees, it could be something that you need. So what do you need? Do you need to take care of yourself more? Do you need to give yourself more? Do you need to listen to yourself more? Do you need to, I don't know, stop working at a certain job or something like that? Like your body, you can have, your stomach can be bothering you and you could be aware of another person in the room that has an upset stomach. Or you could be aware of, someone who's distantly things are going bad. It was really interesting because a couple of years ago, we had a family member who attempted suicide. And we hadn't told our kids what was going on because there was a really stressful situation leading up to the attempted suicide for about 4 or 5 days. And it was something that was really consuming within my husband and myself and a few other family members. And a couple days later, after the attempted suicide, we then, phoned each of our kids and kind of said, hey, this went on. And it was interesting because our oldest son had said to me, Mom, throughout the whole weekend leading up to, he had this really bad, sick feeling in his stomach. And so it doesn't mean then, like, so isn't like I just found that so incredibly fascinating that we can have something going on in our body, but that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with our body. Like, what if none of what goes on in our body is wrong? What if it's all just information? So it could be information that we need to change something with our diet, or we need to, you know, not be in a relationship anymore, or change something with a friend, or, you know, leave a job, or, you know, it could be something like that. Or maybe, you know, like I said before, it's more of a self-care thing. For each of us, it's different. But when I received that awareness that it's like, it's information, it's not anything wrong in my body. So it's really funny because was it last night, I'd actually woke up at about 3 a.m. again, and my body was really intense. I had done a bunch of stretches last night, and was so excited at the freedom that it created in my body that I probably did it just a bit too long. And so I woke up in the night with quite a bit of intensity. And at first I did want to go to my usual habit of there, you know, kind of that victim, there's something wrong. What did I do wrong? Like, I wanted to judge myself. And then it was like, oh no, stop. This is information. So what information is my body giving me? And then it's a matter of using that beautiful tool that I've mentioned before called Heavy and Light that I absolutely love, where it's like you ask your body to show you a light. Truth body, what's light for me? For me, my body feels expansive, goes light. I feel like a sunbeam or something. And when I say body, show me what's heavy for me, I get this contraction, so I feel really dense in my body. And so then what that means is the light is what's right for me and true and right for me. What's heavy is a lie for me. So then using that as an indicator, I then ask myself questions. So body, truth, was this from doing the movement? Oh, that's light. Truth body, is this change? Yeah, that's light. You know, and it could be, and then it was also, you know, body, is there something wrong? And I got that as heavy. So this has actually really created a lot of freedom for me to, like, after all these years of looking at it as though I was, say, a victim to my body, that there was something wrong, that I've done something wrong, that I've, you know, that doesn't mean that there isn't something for me to change or choose different, but it's not been anything wrong. It's just all been beautiful information. So play with that. See if you can find that in your life, whether it's with your body or something else that is really significant and really important to you. And see if you can ask some questions around it using the Heavy and Light. And what if you were to look at your situation as though nothing is wrong, it's just information? And what's required to change it? And what else is possible? So anyways, see you later from Whitecourt. Have an amazing day. Lori Larson again, www.lorilarson.com. Subscribe if you want to watch more awesomeness. All right. How's it get any better, guys? See ya. Have a great rest of your day or evening or whatever time you're watching it. Or maybe you're like me and you're up at 3 a.m. sometimes. And hi then. See ya.